Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Cyber Fitness. And in today's video I want to show you some exercise for the external rotator of the hip. So external rotators of the hip. So the hip is the biggest joint in the body. It's a ball and socket and we use it a lot. It's attached to our hips with all the action of the legs and the hips. We have to keep the hip joint, the ball and socket, lubricated and moving efficiently, flexible and strong. So in this exercise today that I have for you, it's working on all of this: strengthen, flexibility, lubricating the hip joint, the external rotator of the hips. The external rotators are little muscles where it attach very close to the hip joint and the hip itself. So we're gonna work on them mostly, and then of course working some of the glutes including, and also we're gonna use some obliques, the side abdominal. So will be external rotator muscles again, glutes and obliques. So few groups of these muscles. We'll be on the floor, so get yourself ready on the floor. You need yourself in a mat, and I have my resistance band also here with me, so I will throw it just so I make a little bit different. If you have one, you can use it. I will start just basic without the band, and then towards the end I'll use the band just for more challenge and resistant add-on. So if you have them, use them. I love the bands itself. So again, we'll be on the floor. I'm gonna guide you. We're gonna be side on our side, so make sure yourself is comfortable. So your elbow is right under your shoulder and you're on your side on your hip. So the lower leg, it's in a kind of 35 degree, so the corner of your mat. Whatever we do on one side, make sure you do on the other side. I'm only gonna show you one side of the body, but of course whatever sequence I'm showing you on the right side right now that we're working, you make sure that do the exact sequence, just turn around and on the left side. So of course, now we are now left elbow, left hip down, 35, the corner of the mat, the lower leg and the upper leg is straight, both knees are locked, keep the feet flexed, and you just pulse, starting with some simple pulses. So keep the knees locked and pulse up, up, up. Little pulses, keep it active. Then you can slow down the motion, going down and all the way up, down, up. So slower pace. So using a little more resistance here. So no rush. All the way up, all the way down, up and down, up. Few more. And then we pulse again. Little pulses, staying on the top. And just pulse. So we don't go all the way down. Staying on the top, more level, and then pulse up, up, up. Few more of those. And we'll circle. So point your toes, still keeping the knee locked, and circle. Throw little circles the size of a tennis ball with your toes. So really engaging here. I'm feeling it deep in my glutes, and also the external rotators are working. So going one direction, going out. The size of a tennis ball. Toes are still pointed. Few more circles here. And then we reverse the direction, the other way. So now we're going in and out. Starting in and then out. Little circles. A few more of those. So really isolating here the glutes, close to the sciatic nerve. I'm feeling them working. The rotators. A few more here. Little circles. And now let's do big circles. So the big circles going like almost like you're riding a bicycle. So you're going forward with your knee, then the foot goes back, kicking back, bringing forward the knee, then the foot, then going back, pointed toes, knee forward, foot back. So big circles, just like riding a bike. Don't be shy, make sure you're big all the way down, all the way up. So all the way, point the toes down, knee up to your chest, back, front, back, forward, all the way back, all the way forward, big circles. Now we're gonna reverse the direction. So we start pushing back with the leg, bringing the knee up to the chest, pointing the toes down, back, and forward, down, back. So pedal that bicycle. So we change the direction, pointing and pushing back first, and then bringing it forward to the chest, pushing back and forward. A few more of those. Yeah, it's really good for the hip right now to lubricate and move the fluid in it, so it's more flexible, healthy, working efficient. Few more, and then when you're ready with both directions, bring it back in. Now both legs go, so you have support with the floor, both legs engaging, going up and down of the floor. Both legs are together. Yes, now we're throwing a little bit obliques, so it's moving up here into the abdominal section on the side, the core. So working the obliques to abs, glutes, and hips. A few more of those, and then we'll lift the lower leg right above the floor, and then bring the top, then the lower to the top leg, then back down, right leg down, up, left leg up, left leg down, right leg down. Just little steps, going up with both legs, both feet, and going down. Little steps, control. So just make sure you don't touch the floor. Both knees are locked. Going down, going up. That's it. Now, let's toes to the side and beat those heels together. So beat them. In. That's it. And scissor kicks. The feet are off the floor. Scissor kicks or crisscross with your feet. Again, working your obliques here, your glutes, and your hips. Few more. Crisscross. Little scissors. Little kicks. Woo! I'm feeling it. Glutes and obliques. Little kicks to finish. And then we have more variations. Left leg again on the floor to the corner of your mat. And let's do some rainbows here. Again, working the right leg, top leg, going all the way forward, touch the toes to the ground, all the way back, heel touches. Toes touch and heels touch. Make as bigger as you can. Really working the hip again. Lubricating the extenders, the rotators, the external rotators of the hip, all the way back and all the way forward. Back, heel touch, toes forward. Just like a little rainbow shape. Woo, I'm feeling those, it's burning. Touch heel, touch toes, heel, toes, back and forward. Few more, back and forward. Rainbows, little rainbows, you can start then to bigger rainbows. Okay, little kicks again. Now let's raise the left leg down, and we can bring the right toes to the left knee, all the way up to the knee and passe, and bring it back down. All the way up, just like putting a sock on, slide it off. Put the sock on, slide it back off. On, of little passes. Again, working the obliques and the hips. That's it. Make it nice and graceful. There's a lot of variations, as you see. So on your elbow on your side, make sure your shoulder is not sinking down. So you're not sinking into your shoulder. Little passes, little kicks again. Whew, I'm feeling it. Little pulses, both legs up. Little pulses. Again, working the hips, the glutes, and the obliques. Little pulses here. So your leverage is on your left booty, left elbow. And pulse, pulse, pulse. So we did the little circles, big circles, one leg, two legs. Then with the little scissor kicks, cross, kick, kick. Then we did the passes, the rainbows. And now you can bend the right knee and bring the foot close up to your thigh, all the way to the front. And then just work a little bit the lower leg while we're in this position. So yes, you can do this. Pulse. Keep your foot flexed and pulse it up. Knees locked. So left knee working, left leg working, up. Pulse. Little pulses. You're not gonna get too high. Just little and control. Very controlling, isolating. Very good. You can do little circles this way also. Point the toe this time. And circle one direction. Yeah, I'm feeling it. And switch the size of a tennis ball again. Switch directions, circle. And finish with little pulses again. And let's stretch the top leg here while we're here in this position. So really stretch the glute. Press it down. Make it nice. And we can use the resistance band here. A little add-on. Same. So put around your ankles, but a little bit above so it's not directly on the joint. And again, on the same side, I'm showing you only one side, but of course you do the other side when you're done with the whole sequence. So I'm working the right side, right leg. With the resistance bands, you just pulse, both feet flex, and pull it up, up, up. So what I show you, a lot of this you can do with the band, adding the band. So the pulses first, and then the rainbow, heel to the back, toes to the front. So back and front. But this time is a little bit more challenging, a little bit hard, because the band is pulling against, right? So we're adding the band, it's pulling against the muscle, so I'm feeling the burn right away and then deeper than if I don't have the bands. That's why it's good to play with those bands. So the rainbow, then you can do the circles even. Whew. Little circles with the band. One direction. So try to keep the band stretched out in the other direction. Boy, I'm feeling it. And little circles with the band, that's it. And then both legs, and you can just pull. Both legs, both feet off the floor and pull. Pull out, more out, less in. Stretch that band. Little kicks. Stretch, 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 stretch. To the side, little kicks. And that is with the band. Just a little bit variation there, a little more burn, deeper into the glutes. Glutes minimum, medium, and maximum. 3 of them. The hip rotators, the external rotators, hip joint. So after this, let's do a little bit different variation. For now, for this one, we're doing the seashell or the clamp. The clamp, you move the band. You can do it with the band or without the band. I have the band, so I put it right above the knees. Feet are together, my knees are 90 degrees here, my legs, I'm on my left elbow for support. and I just open and close. Just the right knee goes up and down. Feet are together and just all the way up and all the way down. All the way up and down. There you go. So working again, still the same group of muscles here, the glutes, the hips, the rotators, and then just pulse on top, up, up, up. Just more up, less down, pulse. On the next one, you bring the knee all the way to your chest and push it way out and down. Bring it in as high as you can, squeezing, using a little abs here to bring the knee up and kick it back. All the way in, all the way out. Bend and extend. Bend, keep the foot flexed and really mean it. Flex and extend all the way out. All the way into your chest and all the way heel back. In, out, bend, extend. Using the band and stretching and pulling on the band. Woo, I'm feeling it. It's a good one. Kick. Kick it. Kick like you mean it. Few more here. Keep it extended to the back and then pulse. Pulse. Little pulses. Both feet are flexed and pulse. So right knee is locked, foot is flexed and pulse more up, less down. Stretching using the band resistance. Few more of those. Then you can even circle in this variation, little circles. Play around, maybe you find you knew something, your style, why not? You're free to invent. Then you can also kick back. Now you're kicking all the way behind you, like a donkey kick. Knees at 90, foot is flexed and kick, kick. More back, less forward now. Kick it back, back, reach, kick, kick, kick. Yes, donkey kick. The other one here, you can do toe to knee and knee to knee. Toe to toe, knee to knee. Toe to toe, knee to knee. Just touch. With the band or without the band, either way, just try and challenge. Toes and knees touch. And then stretch it forward, flex your foot all the way to the front and pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo, really burning now, loving it. Pulse it, up, 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 up. Few more here, enjoy the burn. You got this. And just finish open and close. So that's your seashell clamp variation with the band or without the band. Try it. And of course, always make sure what I just showed you, all the sequence, that went on one side, the right side, then you turn over and you repeat all this on the other side, which will be your left leg working again. Now, so you did the right and then the left. Always. If you don't remember the sequence, you can always go back and check. So let's stretch a little bit here. Stretching in a spinal twist a little bit here. And figure 4. So let's stretch, open those glutes that we just worked. Figure 4. Keep the foot flexed and bring the legs close to your chest and hold. And a pretzel stretch. So knee over knee. Stack them on top of each other. Feet by your hips and hold. Stretching my right side that I just worked. So it's on top of the left and hold. Press gently down. Again, stretching the glutes, the hip, the IT band. So figure 4, pretzel. The spinal twist is good there. Maybe you can get a little bit on the floor here. So open the hip more, the front and the hip again. So onto your elbows. Few of those stretches. And again, try the sequence, guys. Like I said, it's all on the floor. You can use your band if you have one at home. Otherwise, just do it without the band I showed you only one side, but what we did and what you saw, just do the other side when you're done. And the stretches at the end. And just stay tuned for more videos coming your way for the full entire body, low impact, fun videos, workout videos, fit videos for you, from me. So I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Cyber Fitness. Woohoo! Check my other videos, try them, have fun, and be safe. And thumbs up, hit that bell. Cyber Fitness.